And hello again and welcome back. We're gonna do the super secret special ending and see if it's any different from the ending that we did get the previous time. And otherwise we'll just have to find a way to fill up the time. So we'll just see what we need to do. I did make some notes. Essentially you get the special ending or the achievement for the ending by playing certain days. Which will come down to Tuesday, September 22nd, Thursday, September 24th, Tuesday, September 29th, and Sunday, October 18th. So what we'll do is we'll load the games up on these specific dates and try and do them super duper extra well. Day 1, September 22nd, 2020, yes. Now I'm not sure if we already got the special ending in some way, because we did already get the hint that the character that we're playing is the future child of Neil, that was by some way is ensuring its own existence. So that might be the super duper secret special ending. I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to do this and. Just to be sure, I keep forgetting that we have a fast forward button, but it's good that we'll be able to use that. We can blast through this part easily and might be able to get through this without too much issues. Anything with chocolate in it, then I guess I'll just make you a regular chocolate then. Serve it. Good, she seems happy with that. And then we can blast past all this again. Something to keep me awake with milk, so coffee, milk probably. And he wants some latte art as well, so that's what we'll do. We'll make him a wonderful bit of latte art there. Serve that. And he'll say, this is what you call latte art, but that's the proper choice. And we'll blast through the rest of this. I think it's just talking. Green tea lattes, so we'll do that. And I'll give him a bit of latte art as well, because I do know that there's an achievement for spending 1 hour making lattes. So there's an idea to do that. This is the weirdest green tea latte I've ever seen. Won't be enough to make my day any worse though. Well, I did it correctly, didn't I? Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, did I fuck it up? Oh, come on now. God damn. Every single time. I'm sure I did it correctly. I can't remember what it said now, but I think I need to do the days correctly to get the proper ending. So, oh god, I need to do this all again. God damn. Yeah, triple shot espresso, brew that. Yeah, serve that. Blast past all the extra bits. And then there's lure. Anything with chocolate, so we'll just make a regular chocolate. She says so warm. Yes, she seems happy. So then we'll get a boyfriend. Something to keep me awake for milk. Oh, did I do coffee, milk maybe? Oh, I didn't remember now what I did last time. Oh, Oh, so I did do something wrong. Well, cappuccino's okay, I guess. Yeah, I probably did it wrong last time, didn't I? Yeah, good. That's the correct order. And then we'll blast past and it'll ask for a green tea latte. And I think I messed that up because that wasn't the reaction that I wanted. They have their little fight. Green tea lattes, and I think I had to do it like that. And I think I did it wrong way around for some reason. Yeah, I did that, didn't I? Oh god. And what I should be doing is that. And that's the issue that I had before. Yeah, that's what I need to have. Green tea latte. Serve it. Yeah, there we go. That's the correct response. And then we'll go there. And then she'll leave. I thought it was weird. I thought I messed up somehow. But, just to make sure that I... because I don't know if I already got the ending, but it's very specific about the days that you need to replay. And I don't know if it does the same thing if you do reloading, but I just want to check. So I'll load then, because we did the 22nd, and then we'll load the 24th. Yeah, so we'll fast forward again. Oh shit, what did she say again? A cup of honey milk, right? So milk, honey. And that should be good enough. Honey milk, serve it. Good, and she'll be on the phone. Then we'll have a cat. Milk and nothing else. Just do milk, right? Because this isn't the days that he said anything weird. If that makes any sense. Because in the previous loop that we did, the previous play loop, there were certain things that they noticed, like he had determined knowledge of what they were going to say. And this seems to bypass that, so I don't know if you get a little special ending by doing this, actually. Just going to check, because in the guide I looked some stuff up, just to make sure I got all the special stuff. It was very specific about these particular days. Green tea with honey, or lemon and honey, yeah, that's it. So just to check and see if we get anything special out of it. Cough syrup, yeah, we remember that. And now would be that time when he said something for the second time. Oh wait, no, that was the first day, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Because it was. These are the days that it did, so it might just come to the same ending. Yeah, that's still the same stuff. Was it? I can't remember now. I'm trying to go through about 10 days of gameplay now and figure out if it's the right ones. Because I can't remember, because he did the character that you play does say some stuff on certain days that freaks the other characters out a bit, because like, how do you know that? How do you know his name is that? I can't remember. It's the 29th, the first day that we see Neil, perhaps. so we'll start the day again, and then we'll load the 29th. Is it? Yeah, the 29th is the one that we need to load. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Yeah. And we should get something else. Fury sets up illegally. Yeah. So we'll go through this all again. You know what to do. Yeah, he wants the Galahad, doesn't he? I just need to look up tea, milk, ginger. Oh shit, I fucked it up immediately. Tea, milk, and ginger. Brew that. Because I am going to try and get the correct drinks for him. Just in case it does something different. And blast through that. Tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time. Yeah, that's what he wants essentially. Tea latte, make him some latte art just to get that achievement. Oh well, I might as well do me very bestest and make him a flower or something. Or even better, just to play with the theme of future foretelling, some fluffy handcuffs, because they do naughty things together. Exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I know you wanted them fluffy handcuffs. And then she'll be talking about her stuff. I can't remember if this was a long day or a short one actually. And no, they're still talking and blasting past it all. Yeah, so that's the second time that Neil... Oh wait, hold on. Load it. Yes, because he tells them that's the first... Oh, right, so it's the third time that he says something. So it does go by the times that they say something specific. So probably what he wants is the Milky Way, which is milk, honey, and mints. Yeah, serve that. Yeah, and he gets really frustrated, but this is amazing! Yeah, and we've seen that one before. I do like the animations in his helmet though. It's like a really unique take on... and also is Neil the only one whose head moves from side to side? I never noticed that before. But yeah, it's a fun way that they do emotions in him, because he doesn't really have a face to convey him, but like from the colours you can see like he's really into it, and I think that's a really nice way to do it. So we go from Tuesday, September 29th to Sunday, October 18th, and that should unlock the super duper secret special ending, according to the guide I've been following. So what we'll do is we'll immediately load, because we did 29th, and then we'll do the 18th, that is the mystery day. Yes. And according to the guide, that should give us like a very specific special ending. I'm not sure if I already got it, but oh well, we might as well check it out. Moral Celestial Lied, Herpes Outbreak. I can't remember if I saw these before, if there's anything different. But we'll fast forward till we get some text that we haven't seen yet. Oh, that squelching sound with Aqua Box is just... I mean, it's really... It's good because it fits her character. I mean, she is an Atlantic creature, so... or, well, Atlantean, I should say, not Atlantic. But, yeah, it's just... it's just such an awkward sound for a character when they're walking. It's just squelching constantly. Right. Right, and that should give me the ending stuffs. Catering venues, yeah. I didn't read what they had before. Hydrogen for career bought some because they're more special than others. Yeah, he got the fluffy handcuffs, yeah. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. Oh, look at them together. Yeah, Aqua's still happy with her new best friend. She's not alone now, yeah, that's all lovely. Neil! The only news about the superhero breeding mission, yeah, 2 postcards. Rachel's back in the studio recording her first solo album, and she's got her dad to help her. And finally Freya, yeah, we saw that. Massive success, 4 printings, and might be that to a movie, working on a second novel, right? So we did that. We skipped the cutscene, oh well, the things again. So she found out, huh? As usual. Yeah, so we already saw that ending because I was able to skip it. So, yeah, we've already seen then the super secret special ending. So that was the thing that we saw last time, that he had to assure his own existence. So what I'll do is I'll play a little bit of endless mode just to fill up the thing. We've already done free brew, but we haven't done challenge mode just yet. So what we need to do here, I've been longing for a drink with chocolate, milk and chocolate. Chocolate mint and chocolate, not milk. But yeah, like I said in the previous one, that would have been the... that seemed like a special thing because I didn't have that one before. Chocolate, and lemon. It's a weird combination, but whatever. And I think you get an achievement for doing it. Oh god, that smile. Oof, it's not chocolate, lemon and lemon again. But yeah, essentially what the story is telling us, or at least the secret ending is telling us, is that we are Neil's offspring, green tea, ginger and honey. And we're essentially using our amazing powers of Neil's kind to not only go back in time, but also assure that Neil finds someone to breed with and essentially make us. So we're just trying to push the course of history to assure our own creation. Coffee, ginger and mint. And I think I need to get about 50 good ones to get the full achievement. Drink cinnamon ginger green tea. Oh shit. So green tea, ginger and cinnamon. So they're already making it a bit harder. Oh, he doesn't like that. Oh, well then. Can you make a drink with ginger green tea? Oh, so special drinks don't count then if they ask for specific ones. Yeah, he likes that. Honey ginger chocolate would be perfect. Ginger honey. This is surprisingly hard though, because you can see the timer at the top there. She doesn't like that, but that's the ingredients that you wanted. Oh, come on. Chocolate and lemon. Yeah, it's a little bit rough with how it says you give him some with, but lemon chocolate. Yeah, he likes that. As you can see the time going up. Mint, cinnamon and green tea. I'm not sure if they're gonna ask then for special drinks in this case. Yeah, she'd like that. Honey, cinnamon and chocolate. But it's weird the order that they ask it, because you need to pick chocolate first. Yeah, see, because she liked that. Ginger and chocolate. So tea, cinnamon and ginger. Already starting to mess up now, that's not a good sign. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, she like that. Oh, I'm getting a bit more in terms of second. One spice lady. Shit. Spice lady. Chocolate, milk and cinnamon. I'm not sure if it counts the seconds while you're making the drink though. Yeah, it does, it seems. Good. Oh, jeez, that's awkward. Mood for the Grinch. Now, where's my thing? It's green tea, ginger and cinnamon. And cinnamon. I'm hoping I can get to 50 because this seems like the hardest achievement to get. One dark chocolate. That's these. I know that one out of my head at least. I think the cappuccino is 3 coffees. Yeah, that was an easy one. One jahe turuk. That's the one that's. Ah shit. Coffee, ginger. Oh, I'm getting already stretched to the bursting point here because I'll have a Marrakesh. I need the thing open, green tea mint, because I don't know how to make most of these drinks. It will come down to millisecond though, because it's getting a lot harder now and I'm only almost halfway there. Yeah, oh shit, I just made that. What was that again? No, wrong way. Coffee, ginger. Because you're thinking, oh well, you got 1.5 minutes, yeah, but if you get it wrong, you probably don't get any additional seconds. Something not cool would be nice. There we go, that's him happy. A drink that tastes less cool. That's just from experience, that what I need to make. Oh no, special drinks don't count, damn it. No, that's equal. Ah, fuck. Fuck. I don't know, I don't think there's anything special about this one. Yeah, so special drinks don't count. Milk green tea. Yeah, right. So they need to be generics. Less sweet. Well, yeah, that should be right. Oh wait, shit, isn't that a special one? Because it's a dark chocolate. Yeah, that's a dark chocolate, isn't it? No, trash it. That counts. Because that'll be a milk chocolate. Yeah, if I made a dark chocolate, that would have been a special, wouldn't it? That's less cool. No, wait, that is more cool than, oh shit. TT and milk, yeah. It's getting, no, that's a special one. Wait, does that count? Wait, I'm just gonna check some because they're just less cool, but I'm not sure if I can use a special on her. No, she doesn't want the special in that case either. Ah, shit. No. Oh, it's so hard because you can't remember which ones are the specials. And that's the thing that makes you... Yeah, see? Because that's cappuccino, you won't want that. Damn it. That should just be a mint coffee, I think. Yeah. He'll like that, but he wouldn't have wanted the cappuccino. Something that's less cool. Yeah, because that's a... Oh, I keep doing the same thing. That, I think, is just a lemon coffee. So that should count. A black lemon, damn it! That's a special. Bollocks! No, that doesn't count. Oh, come on. That should just be a mint coffee. Yes. Oh man, I'm only halfway there, it's really hard. There we go, milk, that's a freebie. Well, she doesn't want the bloody milk. Oh, come on. No. Not sweet. Oh no, that tastes sweet, doesn't it? Yeah, that doesn't taste sweet. That's just plain green tea. Oh shit, 30 seconds. Oh god. Yes, give me more seconds, please. Tastes less sweet. That's one less sweet. That has to count. No, he doesn't want it because it's a bloody special. Oh, come on. Taste warm and less cool, please. I don't think that's anything special. I think that's just a milk coffee. No, that's a cappuccino. Damn it. That should be a milk coffee. Cafe latte, no! Damn it! Shit. Oh, I'm not gonna make it, am I? No. Time's up. Yeah! Oh, okay, so it does give you a saving grace at the end. Drinking a not cool and extra bitter drink. Shit. No, that's just a cappuccino. Mint. I think that's the right one. Yes. No, he doesn't want it. Oh, well then. Oh wait, no. Mint makes it cool. All right, that's enough for today. Damn it. Well, we can't really we can't really beat that. But yeah, I think that's all I can do in this game. There is literally nothing else for me to do other than the endless mode, which is really just grinding it till you know the coffees by heart and are able to blast them out with surgical precision. But yeah, that's pretty much all we can do today. We watched the secret ending. I think we can have another look at the gallery, because I did notice something myself. If you click on the bloody pictures, you can watch them in full screen, and I didn't do that last time. So we'll be able to look at all the beautiful art and see how it all was made. So that was from the intro, and now we'll get all the pictures from the profiles. That'll be Aqua. Oh, look at that. I didn't. Oh yeah, it's so much better when it's full screen though. I didn't. For some reason, my brain just didn't think to click on the image and just make it bigger. See here, Freya sitting on the rooftop, working hard on her novel. Oh god! Oh, look at those chubby cats. Lovely. I'm amazed that they want to come near him because they must smell like dog in some way. Oh, delicious tiny Rachel. Look at her, precious. And that's the artsy one. We don't get much of the copper though. That's a shame because he's a fun character actually. Lua and Art Studios. And I saw this picture when I was looking at them myself, and I was thinking, oh god, who is that character that's sitting next to Myrtle? But it's a cosplayer for the game that she made, apparently. And for some reason that just didn't occur to me when I first saw that image. Yeah, that's a really good cosplay though. It's amazing that she looks exactly the same as the character in the game. That's a close-up of Neil. Oh, that's Rachel and all her friends. Oh, bless them. Yeah, she has lots of pictures. She has lots of pictures on her profile, doesn't she? Delicious high ponytail. New game. Poof, and there she is. I do find that the like the ending cutscenes are a little bit rough. Like if you compare these images compared to these, it just feels a bit. Not in a bad way, of course, but it feels like a bit of a jump down in terms of quality. Like these are like the sketches that are going to be replaced for the main version. Not that they're bad or anything, they're still really good. It's just that the other ones just feel really polished in comparison. Yeah, he has a bag of ginger, I didn't notice that before either, with his fluffy handcuffs. So yeah, that's nice that they just able to put them in. Oh, she has a little smile there as well, I didn't notice that before. But we don't get the one, strangely enough, because we get that in the ending cutscene. But we see Neil twirling about, but we don't get that in the gallery for some reason. That's Rachel there in the studio, and her dad. There's a bit ominous with how he just pops into screen. And here we go again with the prequel art. I wish I could could know what that said. Maybe someone that knows the language of the developers can tell me what that says, but I surely don't know. She is wearing panties, thank God. I thought I would have to blur that out for YouTube. And I'm still amazed that, I don't know how it might be in America because I'm not from America or anything, but smoking has been banned in places where they serve food here, at least where I live, for ages and ages, and it's such a weird thing to see for someone living in a place where that's just not a thing anymore. We have some extra special art, and we get to see who made them as well. I didn't even notice that before. So this is probably all fan art that people made from when the game was still in development, so at least they get some proper crediting now. Sorry about that if I forgot to do that in the previous episode. I just didn't know that I could click on the image and actually get the name of the people who did the artwork. But yeah, some sweet little pixel art from Lua. And here's the prequel version of Lua where he's a handsome dude. But yeah, I think the game is really good. It feels a little bit rougher than from what I remember from when I played Valhalla. But that is a really excellent game on its own. So it's really hard to compare them. I do like that it keeps with a similar aesthetic. Like that, the pixel arty look, it fits really well for these kinds of games. I think it wouldn't work as well if it had like regular drawn images, like you normally would have in a visual novel. Here we have Adventure Time with Lua and Bailey's by Sarah Johanna. That's really nice, actually. I really like this one. And yeah, the one that I mentioned in the previous episode, apart from Rachel with her huge boobs, I meant the girl down here in the bottom right hand corner, and who I think that is maybe is like an early version of who did I say it was last time? I think I said it was Freya. I might be wrong there actually. I think I saw him later when that evil look of her. I forgot about that one. Oh yeah, that's from one of the art creators, I think, from the actual game. So that's probably all official art now. I do like how detailed these tattoos are. That's really nice, actually. Yeah, that's a really early version of Bailey's. Oh god, are these all the preview versions of the game? Yeah. But yeah, a fat Lua wouldn't have worked as well, sadly. I do like the glasses Lua though. That's really nice. It gives a kind of stern look to her in a way. I think that might be the one of the top line center there. That might be an early Myrtle. Oh shit! There's the phone going off again. Oh well, somebody pick up the phone, please. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Yeah. So yeah, I think it might have worked nicely as well though if it still had like that rough outline. That makes it feel more like a PC 88 kind of game or PC 89 kind of game, where it was still really rough in some ways. I think it's PC 88 what I'm thinking about because PC 98 was a bit more polished. That really nice artwork actually. So if you really into pixel art, look that up. It's like the pinnacle of pixel art on PC gaming. But yeah, this early Rachel really reminds me of like how PC 88 artwork was. Like it's a little bit rough because well the technology wasn't really there to make it any better than you could see at this point. But yeah, that would work really well as well. Like if they could find a way to animate it with like simple mouth movements and have it blink now and then, that would work really well as well in like if they could make like a prequel setting or something like that. That might be interesting. Yeah, here we have the fat Lua again. Oh jeez. Yeah, the chubby look doesn't really work for her, even when she has the blush stickers. I do like the black-haired Freya though. That kind of looks nice. She looks more normal and less mad with her bright green neon hair. And here we have all the different states that you can go into. So that's kind of nice how you can see the storyboard and the concept art just go into the development stages. But really the poses aren't that different. We essentially just have the body shape that's pretty much, it is the same one, and it's pretty much just the head shape that changes and probably droops down because it's a separate sprite. But that works well enough. That's all you need really for this kind of game. And I think that really does help with the development cycle as well. I think the most animated thing that we have in this game is the werewolf form of Gala. Here we had the ones that we saw before. You probably couldn't see it that well in the previous episode, but I was talking about the top 4 ones where he has his hair swept back. That looks too masculine for him, especially the square jaw in the first image there. That doesn't really work for him. Around the jaw gives him a bit of softness to it, and that looks really nice as well with the hair. Over one eye gives him a bit like he's withdrawn a bit, so that works really well for his character. I think if they went with the hair swept back, even with the glasses, because glasses do give like a withdrawn, introverted like view to a person. But I think the hair that's swept back would give him too much of a tough guy look. I think maybe the messy hair in the one directly below the version that was used might have worked for him. But I like the thing where he's kind of got the emo hair and just sweeps it to one side. That kind of looks as good as he's going to get in terms of character art. Because you can tell that with all the scars that he has a rough past, but he's also withdrawn in a way. He hides himself behind his hair, and that's really good. Here we have all the versions of Hyde. Oh wow, he went through. Yeah, essentially what they did from the looks of it, especially from the bottom ones, they really tried to give him that standard vampire haircut, like the Bram Stoker vampire hair. Like he has the M on his head there in the bottom left-hand corner. That's really movie vampire build-up. I do like the bit messy hair though, that really fits with him in the end design version. The young one, I don't know, maybe it works, but I don't know, it doesn't really fit the character that he has. It looks too extroverted, because even it's similar to Gala, like the character's really introverted in a way. But he does tend to bite back more than Gala does. I think the messy hair does work with that character as well. I think if they gave him the young character's look like we have in the bottom left-hand corner, he would look too extroverted and it just wouldn't work as well. So they did a really good job with catching that character's art. When you look at him, you can't really take him serious. He looks a bit too young. With his face like that. While if you look at the character art in the top here, he looks more calm, more mature in a way. So that does seem to work. Yeah, and especially with him hiding his face in a way, he does seem a bit introverted. I do like the white strand in his hair though. That's a really nice touch. Yeah, and the couple didn't really go through that much development. When we look at it, you got a bit more of a rounded face, but other than that, it's not that different really. I do like him as a character. I think they should have used him a bit more. That's another. I think it's fan art of Lou. I don't think that's an earlier version. It might be actually. I like the little heart collar. That's sweet. That's really nice actually. Yeah, and that's the finalized version. I do like the details that they give to her horns. It really draws attention to it. It just sets the character apart. Like if you take the horns away, it's just a character with difficult. It might have been an elf because you just see the pointy ears, but because you see the horns and you see like the special markings on the horns, it kind of gives it away that it's not an elf, it's something different, and that's why you eventually find out that she's a succubus. So that's really nice in a way. Yeah, Neil didn't really change that much. There isn't really much to change on this character, because the storyline is that he kind of took the form of Neil Armstrong. The copper didn't really change that much. Myrtle, I think they just gave her a different shirt, because there really isn't different. Aqua changed a lot. They completely changed her personality. It makes me wonder why they kept the tentacles, because it does give like that ominous feel to her character. But I guess it works well for her character. It gives like a unique twist to it. She's not like just a pretty mermaid or whatever species she is. I don't think she ever really says what kind of species she is, other than being from Atlantis, I think. But yeah, it just gives that little unique touch to the character, and it's really nice in its own way. I do like the fin ears. That's really anime-esque. I think I actually have a book that tells you, like, if you want to make characters like seem a little bit different, try giving their ears like a flare, make it like wings where their ears are and stuff like that, just to make it seem like, whoa, these guys are different and unique in a really weird way, and that just draws attention to them. Yeah, Myrtle just didn't change that at all, really. They changed her hair, I think, and the shirt, and that's about it. Neil, exactly the same. Rachel changed a lot. I think the biggest difference is that they're hiding her enormous boobage, because in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, from the 9 images, there are 6 where she has massive boobs on display. And they just changed that completely. I like that they kept the beret. That's a really nice touch, and especially in the finished art, they hid the art, and they also kept the little tail bow. I think that's a nice little detail that they have. I think that might have been from an anime though. I vaguely remember there being a Catgirl anime. I think that was on TV when I was a wee lad. Where one of the characters, a pink one, I think it was, she had like a little bow and a bell on her tail as well, so that might have been inspired from that, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, she went kind of through a lot of different stages though, when you look at it, because they gave her like a sailor outfit, they gave her like poofy shoulder pads, they gave her like a jacket at some point. At some points they removed the cleavage and the collar, and they gave her like a little bow on it. So yeah, she made a lot of changes, and eventually they went with this. Yeah, that's really nice actually. I wish that they kept the collar like in the previous version, a little hat collar. That would have been nice, but I can appreciate the little kitty collar. The only reason I'm really saying that though is because she has like a cat button here. She also has a hat button there, so yeah, I maybe would have kept the little hat thing, because she has like a lot of cat stuff on her. She has one on the beret, she has one on her collar thing, she has one on her jacket. Maybe that would have divided it a bit more, but it still looks really, really nice though. I think it's a really good job that they got rid of the cleavage, because that just made her character a bit too sexualized in a way, because I know that she's an 18-year-old character, but it just gives her that little bit of innocence by hiding that in a way. It's like she's still kind of a kid in a way. She's still kind of finding a place in the world, and I think by hiding that mature between massive finger quotes there, hiding that mature aspect of her, it kind of makes it like her character's still a lot of like a kid, and it doesn't force that aspect of her that she's, a mature person. She's still growing in a way. So I think that's good. I keep wondering who this character is. I'm gonna assume it's Rachel, but I don't know. I mean, she has the cleavage. She's the only character with cleavage, so it has to be her, but she doesn't have the cat ears. Maybe it was a cut character? I'm not quite sure. It could be Freya though, but she looks too angry to be Freya. Weird. It's like a mix between Freya, Rachel, and Myrtle in a way. Here we have the messy werewolf of Gala. I think that's one of the nicer sprites when that was finished. It's a shame that it's not in the gallery though. I would have liked to see that up close, because you only get to see it for like a minute at most, and then it's just poof, it's gone. That's a shame. But that's the early version again of the thing. You can see the scribbles here of where all the greens would have been, and really early lure. Like I said before, the markings on the horn really do make a difference, especially also the pointy ears. I think that added to a character and make it seem a little bit otherworldly. But the markings on the horn really helps a lot in the character. It's like little details like that that just make a lot of difference. Here we have what I assume is like a scene pitch from maybe when it was just a visual novel or something, because none of these characters are familiar in any way. Yeah, and that's... Oh, wow, so that's an early Bailey's. That has to be, because it's the same text. Wow, he changed a lot from the early times, didn't he? Damn. I mean, Lua changed a lot, but Bailey's did a complete 180 in this character. Like, he's too bland as he is now. You can barely tell he's an elf as well. And he doesn't have that hipster feel with the shaved sides of his head. And that's again the really early Freya. She looks a bit too calm with the black hair. I mean, she's supposed to be this hipster writer girl, so I think the bright green neon coloured hair does really help with her character. And also because she's a more extroverted character. She laughs a lot. She's really into talking with people. So like the loose clothing that she wears, that helps a lot. Like hiding the character's body with like layers and scarves that she has on. So there's no crazy piercings or tattoos or anything. It really gives this feeling that this character is like introverted. While the character in the game, at least the finalized version of the game, is very much an extroverted character. So the character art that they ended up with really does show that she's an extroverted character, which is a good development for this person. Yeah, and here we have the changes from the bar, or well, the place where we make the coffees. Yeah, and I think that's the version just before we ended up with the finalized version. They give it a little bit bigger phone. Yeah, and that's it then. So that was all the art that we had in full view. We did the proper ending again because I thought we didn't get it, but apparently we did. We did a little bit of endless mode. I don't know if I can get the 50 bloody correct drinks. That's just insanity. But yeah, that kind of leaves it to completion here now, because there's very little else that we can do. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this series. We finished Coffee Talk, or at least all that's to be done, until maybe they release like an extra game mode or a new game plus mode or something else, maybe some DLC or anything else that will allow the story to continue in a way. I always like it when you complete a game and you get like little storylines from the characters like after the game, like you follow a little bit of their storyline, like how their lives went a few years after maybe. That would be a nice touch, maybe something like that, just to give a little bit more. But it is a pretty long game for the price. It's only like $12. So if you really like this, please buy this game because it's pretty good. At least I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I would have expected because I did not like the demo version that much. I thought it was really awkward with trying to get the correct drinks and trying to find out what to do and stuff like that. And that has been toned down a lot in the full version, so that's a really massive plus. Because that was pretty much the only complaint I had in the entire game, was that I have no idea how to make these drinks. Please tell me how to make these drinks. How can I find out how to make these drinks? And they kind of scale that back, like there's only like a couple of them that you need to find, and you actually have a mode in order to find out what these drinks are. Like you can fiddle around a bit and get the drinks so you have an idea of which ones they are. So that's good. Length is good. I love the artwork of it, and the music is pretty good as well. It's a bit on the laid back side. If you ever played like I keep going back to this, but like the polar opposite is Valhalla, where you work in a bar. That has really impactful or really heavy synth music and electronic music in the game, and this is more laid back. It's like on the background, it's like here now in the menu screen, it's just this simple piano music and stuff like that, and it fits the scene really well though. I must say, it's a little bit more on the background, like you don't notice it as much as the music in Valhalla, but it fits the setting really well. It wouldn't work as well if you had really pumping electronic music like in that game, because it just doesn't fit the setting at all. But yeah, that was all that we can do for this now, so I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, so goodbye for now.